Imagine a world where the power of Rome, the wisdom of India, and the mysteries of China didn't just meet, they created something entirely new. In the heart of ancient Central Asia, nestled between treacherous desert trade routes and towering snow-capped mountains, rose a kingdom unlike anything the world had ever seen. This was the Kushan Empire, a civilization built at the crossroads of giants, a place where cultures didn't just collide, they blended into a spectacular new reality. This wasn't just a kingdom. It was a grand experiment in human connection. Here, Greek gods were proudly carved onto golden coins that circulated through bustling markets. Sanskrit letters appeared alongside Persian symbols on official decrees. Buddhist monks, carrying scrolls filled with profound philosophies, traveled freely along the Silk Road, their journey a testament to the empire's open-minded spirit. They carried stories, art, and ideas from one end of Asia to the other, weaving a tapestry of shared knowledge that would shape the future of continents. The Kushans weren't conquerors in the traditional sense. They were connectors. They were the bridge that united worlds, once thought to be impossibly far apart. The story of the Kushans begins with a people on the move. Originally known as the Uezi, they were nomadic tribes pushed from their homelands in what is now northwestern China. Forced south by rival groups, they embarked on an epic migration across Central Asia. This journey wasn't one of aimless wandering. It was a quest for a new home. They eventually settled in the fertile lands of Bactria, a region rich with Hellenistic culture left behind by Alexander the Great's conquests. Instead of erasing the past, the Uezi absorbed it. They took the sophisticated Greek administrative systems, the artistic styles, and the coin-minting traditions, and made them their own. It was from this remarkable fusion that the Kushan Empire was born, with Keola Cadphises uniting the tribes and laying the foundation for a new dynasty. The empire reached its golden age under its most celebrated ruler, King Kanishka the Great. Kanishka was a visionary, a military genius, and a profound patron of culture and religion. His reign marked a period of unprecedented stability and prosperity. The Kushan territory stretched from parts of modern-day Uzbekistan and Afghanistan all the way into northern India. The empire controlled key sections of the Silk Road, turning it from a simple trade route into a superhighway of ideas. Under Kanishka's rule, trade flourished. Roman gold flowed east in exchange for Chinese silk, Indian spices, and Central Asian horses. Kushan cities like Pirushapura, his grand capital, and Bagram, his legendary summer palace, became cosmopolitan centers, buzzing with merchants, artisans, and thinkers from across the known world. But Kanishka's most enduring legacy was his embrace of Buddhism. While he respected the diverse faiths within his empire, he became a fervent champion of Mahayana Buddhism. He convened the Fourth Buddhist Council, a gathering of hundreds of monks who worked to codify and interpret sacred texts. This council was a turning point. It helped transform Buddhism from a regional Indian philosophy into a major world religion. Missionaries, sponsored by the Kushan court, carried these newly refined teachings north into the Himalayas, laying the groundwork for Tibetan Buddhism and east across the deserts, where it would take root and blossom in China, Korea, and Japan. The serene, compassionate image of the Buddha that we recognize today was perfected in the Kushan workshops of Gandhara and Mathura, blending Greek realism with Indian spiritualism. The art of the Kushan Empire is a breathtaking testament to its multicultural soul. In the region of Gandhara, sculptors created statues of the Buddha that looked like Greek gods. He was depicted with wavy hair, a classic Roman toga, and the serene, inward-looking expression of an enlightened being. This was an art form that spoke multiple languages, appealing to both Eastern and Western sensibilities. At the same time, in the city of Mathura in India, another distinct style emerged, one that was purely Indian, with softer lines and a deep sense of spiritual warmth. The Kushans didn't force one style over the other. They nurtured both, Their coins are like miniature historical documents, often featuring a Kushan king on one side and a deity on the other. This wasn't confusion. It was a deliberate policy of inclusion, a way to show respect to all the peoples of their vast and varied empire. And yet, for all their immense power and influence, the Kushans remain one of history's great enigmas. Who were they, really? Were they simply nomads from the northern steppes who got lucky? Were they a carefully engineered fusion of many different tribes? Or were they a new people, born from the unique convergence of empires? The Kushans themselves left behind no grand histories or epic poems to tell their own story. We are left to piece together their world from the fragments they left behind. Archaeologists today uncover these clues piece by piece. A majestic sculpture of a serene Buddha buried in the sand. A hoard of golden coins mixing Greek art with Bactrian words. The sprawling ruins of ancient cities that once pulsed with the energy of global trade and revolutionary ideas. Each discovery adds another piece to the puzzle, revealing a civilization that was far more sophisticated and influential than previously imagined. So, why did this magnificent empire eventually fade away? Like many great powers, the Kushan decline was a slow process, not a single event. The rise of the powerful Sasanian Empire in Persia put immense pressure on their western borders. Internally, a succession of weaker rulers may have struggled to hold the diverse regions together. Over time, the empire fractured, its territories absorbed by rising regional powers. By the 4th century CE, the Kushan Empire as a unified entity was gone, its cities abandoned, its name slowly fading from memory for centuries. It became a ghost of the Silk Road, a lost kingdom waiting to be rediscovered. But the legacy of the Kushans is not found in ruins alone. It lives on in the art, language, and religions that shaped half the world. They presided over the birth of Mahayana Buddhism and helped it become a global faith. The artistic traditions they pioneered in Gandhara influenced religious art for 1,000 years, from Afghanistan to Japan. The trade routes they secured and managed created a level of global connectivity that wouldn't be seen again for centuries. The Kushan Empire proved a powerful truth, that some of the greatest achievements in human history, in beauty, in power, and in innovation, are born not in isolation, but at the very places where different cultures meet, exchange, and create something new together. Their story is a powerful reminder that our shared humanity is often forged in the spaces in between. This was the mystical kingdom of the Kushans, the forgotten empire that truly united East and West. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey back in time. If you enjoyed exploring the mysteries of the Kushan Empire, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories about the forgotten corners of history. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time